So bring it
So I
on.
have the other one.
Let's Harida, Harida. Oops, I'm not getting my thingy. Yeah. Far away. This is the Haribada.
It's
Very strange bird.
That's where the jacket is.
This bird sounds like it's laughing at you all the time. It goes ha 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 Harida. And it's got this long beak and it loves worms. Yeah. With such a long beak. In Joburg, the kids were killing the Harida because they're hungry. And then this is Meestraat in Annepraat poems. In English, that would translate into My Street and other conversational poems.
Probably.
Die faraway klanke van de Harida. This is the Guma that Loit is talking about. It means the faraway sounds of the Harida. Which is actually quite interesting metaphorically, because the Harida is such a strident, loud bird. It's not far away. It's so in your ear. So
there's a reason why I named it. I used that because where I lived in Tafelsig, which was plain, it was just a stone's throw away from Wolfgat, where they actually nest.
The nature reserve.
Yes, where the Harida nests. They're not there during the day. They leave in the morning and they come home in the evening.
They always travel in pairs.
Yeah, and I never saw them in which was plain.
So that notion of invisibility relates to the Harida.
I always heard them.
So you knew they were there, even though you could
never saw them. You know where I saw them? We know where I saw this bird for the very first time. Was in the affluent areas of Bellville, Upper Bellville.
All right. So this notion of if I cannot see you, what?
You can't see me. Are you really there?
See me. Are you really there? Does it take us to a notion of awareness?
Totally.
Yeah.
Totally.
Because you couldn't see them, but you knew they were there.
Totally. I didn't even know what they looked like.
Enough to devote an entire anthology of poetry to.
And there's a title poem as well about this, And so I sat one day in the garden of Alistair van Heisty, and he's also a musician, like Karoo rock, like kind of, he's a divorce lawyer in Bellville. And this bird alighted on the lawn, oblivious to us, like, this woman got strong, big, beautiful.
Yeah, it's got this
scrawny
body, actually.
Beautiful bird, though, the shape of the head, the way the head and the body side together was so majestic for me. I was like, ah. And then he said it started. This is the bird. Up until the book was
you were not. Oh, so you were just writing on your alertness to
this picture was all I could relate to. When I saw the bird, I saw my cover.
And of course, there wasn't Google days where you could just click an icon on the screen to go check out that. All right, so your poetry is continuing. You are performing, Loit. When was your last performance? Are there any performances coming up? Before we go into the more metaphysical matters of this conversation, just tell us where you're at now.
Okay, the Joburg trip was basically an aesthetic that took place. Poetry. Yeah,
So that would be speech chorus, speech choirs,
So
choral.
it's whole classes like, that recite poetry.
That's interesting. That should be phenomenal.
And they invited me out to adjudicate this in a small town
Wow.
in the east of Pretoria called Bronkhorstspruit.
Bronkhorstspruit.
Like,
It was Dowry Truth Commission.
like, it's like, oh my God, what am I doing in Bronkhorstspruit? I've never even been fascinated with the place. Why must I be in Bronkhorstspruit? But anyway, I was there, and it was an amazing connection that I made. Now, as to why I met him. See, and so now I'm in Bronkhorstspruit, and the people that I'm living with are deaf, most of them.
So we're really returning to this notion of invisibility, because you could have chosen not to see them, right? Not to acknowledge them because they cannot hear you.
They can't.
Right.
They're deaf.
Right.
The lady that I became friends with on Facebook, she's 95% deaf. Her husband is 90% deaf. The father is almost 99% deaf.
Was this by design that the spoken word artist was placed in a house?
No design.
Huh.
No.
Oh, convergence.
Yeah, it wasn't designed because the school that was setting up the Kugwini aesthetic, it's called Kugwini.
Hoe spel mens dit?
Kugwini.
Kugwini. Kugwini.
I could be wrong.
Aesthetic.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you Google spreekwoorde, it could be Kugwini. It could be Kugwini. But I could check for you also. Spreekwoorde maybe is the term that you should Google and see, but I think it's Kugwini. Anyway, so yeah, I find myself being an adjudicator. Never in my life had I been an adjudicator for poetry in group form. I judged commercial music on the KKNK, the Ocean Festival.
Yeah.
And I saw myself as more a person that would adjudicate music rather than poetry, because I never thought that I could be this objective about poetry. Because I had never actually reviewed everyone's poems. Or
Were you having to adjudicate content and delivery?
Yes, all that.
All of it.
Yeah, besides dress, that wasn't part of the code. I was so glad for that. The dress, there was no dress, no prize for dress, just for delivery.
It was naked.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, I should have said it. So, although I must say there was amazing costumes, and it was children, primary school most of it. There was some high school, but they blew me away over and over and over and over.
I mean, the impact of a number of voices.
Olds and 7-year-olds and 8-year-olds. Yeah, they blew me away every time. It was difficult to judge that. I gave the lowest I gave was a B+.
So this was a school-going children, I Stedford. Which means, were you an Stedford child? I was an Stedford child. Yeah, okay.
You know what I played? The triangle.
I did poetry.
I had to wait my turn.
Yeah, I was a speaker.
I really played the triangle. But then that was the instrumental I said, but I also took part in actual singing. I said, where I was the mezzo soprano. I had this voice that could break windows when I was younger.
Yeah, that's how you go. Oh.
I can do that. Yeah.
Shatter the computer.
And that's what you said. You said something about that at Castle Bar.
I know, I keep on saying it.
You didn't see
But
what was the word?
that's because
You didn't use the word guru. but you used the word guru earlier on, and that's why I remembered something. It's a term that they use, griot.
Yes, I'm coming to that. We've got to get into the meat of the matter. We're moving towards it. All right, so the Eisteddfod. So are we talking primary school children here?
Yeah, the groups were mostly, in fact, but they were also high school children.
All right.
But it was more primary.
Okay.
Primary school.
So you were this deaf host family, and you are adjudicating a collective delivery of very, very
I take long to process these things.
all right.
Yeah.
This is the start of it. So
I take long to process these things, and I'm sorry. So I am neither here nor there still with that experience. I'm still trying to make sense of that. Even I can make more sense of musical stuff quickly. Poetry is another thing.
Because it has an inherent rhythm,
Yeah,
which is
invisible.
Exactly,
Yeah,
it's an intangible.
Yeah, so you can't touch it.
Yes.
So, but music is another thing altogether,
Yeah, it's codified.
With music, you can almost immediately see if somebody likes your song or not. You just watch the foot. Then you know something about your song. If the person is not doing that, most of the time people are tapping to my music because there's always a beat. And sometimes it's just that internal rhythm also.
Well, I believe you came to this interview which was being streamed live and you didn't come with an instrument.
Well, I told you what.
Yeah, okay. But there's a marimba.
I don't play marimba. I'm not a keyboard person.
Hey, but the man is a poet.
So the
what do they call it? The assonance and the alliteration.
The instrument is invisible, but the man is present.
Yeah. So I'm really still trying to make sense of why I had to be with an almost deaf family and an adjudicator with sound
and
of children.
Choral sound.
Yeah, Yeah. Because they say all these words.
That's hectic action.
And it's not music. It's poetry. It's
yes,
words.
But it's music.
It's music on another level, of course. So, and this is why, I'm still trying to come to grips with why. So things are starting to slowly unfold. There's also people that know people out there in Joburg and that area, Pretoria. These people are actually quite influential people, although they're deaf. There was a time when they were not.
Although they did.
They are. Completely.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. You see, so now I'm bringing up another invisible. She's completely deaf.
And all right, so
and
bring all of this together.
And she, you see, now I'm meeting these deaf people, and Tracy's deaf, and I meet a lady who's got a daughter that is also partially deaf, and my own brother Bernard, who's where I'm living now, he was deaf, and then a miracle, what they call a miracle happened with him, and you can just hear. You can just hear. But he was deaf. For all intents and purposes, he was deaf. And then all of a sudden, he could just hear. So, maybe I'm there to, if that kind of thing does happen with them, I could affirm and say, this is not a miracle. This is actually just like one of those things that go pop. And you're not in control of it. But the law of attraction is. Because That's the convergence force. The law of attraction is never going to go away, even if we
Right,
go away.
and in that convergence, that's where the energy
Exactly.
it's
Yeah.
unleashed.
It's never, you see, this is one of the main things that I want to actually mention here about this. If you can't see me, are you really there? The law of attraction is always there. We carry on with our lives and we do things randomly and we do things with plans and stuff. We forget about the law of attraction, it's always there. Because we got all these plans. And if we can just like think for once, how does my plan work out?
But precisely, is this whole notion not? Is this whole notion about not forgetting? That we have to return to a state of full awareness.
The fact is, we do forget, you see.
Yes,
And
but
that-
is this notion, this notion that we're using
Yeah.
to conceptualize Ian's concert series with, is it not a caveat, a warning, an historical warning
Maybe.
to stop forgetting, to come into a state of awareness, so that you can give ode to the Hadida, but not having seen the
Exactly.
Hadida.
Exactly.
To go and hear the music of young voices in recital whilst being hosted by a family of the dead, testing your awareness and alertness. Yeah.
Can kind of make sense.
Yeah.
I'm open to that.
Yeah, we can work with that.
Yeah.
I want us to then go into conversing, bringing in other people who write and who do music and who just spend their lives woefully aware rather than woefully ignorant.
There was an interesting thing that happened at the poetry festival.
In Johannesburg.
Yeah, so I was at this venue with Les and this guy of the what's his name? Rian Malan.
Rian Malan.
No, Rian.
What did he write?
My Creator's Heart.
My Creator's Heart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know the book. I read it in the 80s.
Yeah, I also read
Yeah.
it very
So I had a chance to actually meet the guy and sit with him and play with him. Actually perform with him a couple of times, you know. So
nice.
yes, I enjoyed it.
Okay, cool.
I think he's not a brilliant guitarist, but I think he's a brilliant person.
Great.
I think so.
Because if Churchill Nadir was going to be part of our interview today, Churchill is the guy who is going to be performing with Loit at the opening session of this celebration.
You can't see me, are you really there?
Yeah. And Churchill speaks in one of his interviews. He says that he came to embrace Afrikaans by meeting Koos Kombuis, because the first poem he'd written was in English. And meeting Koos Kombuis, who is how are we going to describe Koos Kombuis to an international audience? He's our deep thinker, alternative, Afrikaans using punk, rock, post, everything for future artists. So, Churchill needs Koos in there.
I know the.
And that is where
dialogue.
he gets, now, according to the narrative as it should be going, that should not have happened. Right? You should not be enthused by Rian Malan. And neither should Churchill have been brought out as an artist by.
Yeah.
Right. So we're going to leave all those narratives because the beautiful reality of the matter is that artists do meet science borders, do they not? We carry those borders.
What I liked about him was that there wasn't the book, there wasn't an atmosphere or a feeling of, you're dealing with a guru here or a kriya or this. There was no, it was just like, so this, like the way we are with each other. There was no, nothing else. There was no like, a feeling that I could honestly say that I got that. So we know you're going to go away. Go away from me.
Okay, so you felt
when are you leaving?
So you felt that you were there and he was there.
Yeah, I felt 100% human.
Nice. There we go.
Yeah.
That's where we want to. That's where we want to go.
Because with some people, I do get the impression. So okay, we've done this now. You
can go back to your quarters.
You said your taxi is on the way.
Right, you can go back to your quarters.
There was none of that, So even if I wanted to crash there, it would have happened. So, but it didn't happen that way because I had a place to live with Les. So, and Les was also in the same conversation.
On another level, I don't know why we're surprised as South Africans post our democracy who were progressives. Because something that distinguishes this South African struggle for change during the years of enslavement, colonialism, all of it, is that we chose to articulate and practice our change as a non-racial one. So we have learned these habits, have we not?
Yes, it's true.
As progressives. I read, in fact, doing research for Ian's Revolution group, I read one social commentator who says that never in the history of modern 20th century resistance to injustice has the world experienced the kind of front of solidarity, or shall we say not front? Oh, let's say front. Organization of solidarity as had been displayed in South Africa. That so many of us, coming from so many diversities, could unite around this one thing, which is that apartheid is unjust because it makes us unequal, and we are going to oppose it and insert equality because all of us are equal. He says that nowhere else in the world has this been seen. So maybe it's time for us to also start working with that, or start making visible where we come from, our tradition of resistance to bad fucking behavior from the time that the first ships arrived here in the 1600s, in 1500. Remember, the Portuguese were sent away because we offered them hospitality. We were curious. Who are you? All right. You're welcome to water. You're welcome to cattle. You're welcome to female. You're welcome to male. You're welcome to refreshing yourself on your journey. And what did they do? They kidnapped our children so that they could go and sell them as slaves. So we fucked the motherfuckers up. So they didn't come back for 100 years. Remember, so from the word go, we have a history for what it is that you encountered with Ria.
Are you talking about the Dalmaida history?
I'm talking about the Dalmaida.
Not South
affair.
Africa. Not
I'm
Dalmaida.
talking about the Dalmaida. affair. All right. So,
Can I ask for a lyrical break?
A
Yes.
lyrical.
Because
That would
my
be
hands are
nice.
sore.
and I need to
Could
go
we
pee
go?
also.
Could you perform a piece?
Please do.
The title poem is the best one for me.
Okay.
Please.
Ik wil gewoon gaan pee. Ik wil
Do it
bijna
while
gaan
you
dit
pee.
hoor.
This is rolling. We're live. Let's just keep going.
Okay.
Okay.
Whilst it's gone then.
Yeah.
Okay.
People are coming. We just go through
What
the
people
noise.
are coming?
Just do it through the noise.
Okay. What?
How's it, Mike?
You know.
Where was it?
All right.
Sure. Oh, oops. You okay? No.
Good to see you, bro.
No problem. Did you see you, bro?
Yeah.
Oh, not enough video storage space.
No.
Ah,
And now?
we'll just have to sort that one out. How's it, guys?
Evening.
It's all fine. I am here.
I'm there.
Diamond.
Yes.
Nice to meet you.
The guy who left the voice. We are. Give me a second.